Welcome back to another episode of Bite of Moab. Today, we're going to be playing a little game called Starfield in 2024 on the Steam Deck. Now, a few caveats or a few little notes I want to let you know about. I am playing on the SSD by default, the 1TB SSD on the Steam Deck. So, I'm not playing on the card, but you definitely want to install this on the SSD. So, without further ado, let's dive on into the game and start playing around with it. And see what kind of settings we can incorporate to make sure that this runs at the best and most optimal settings we can get. So let's dive on into this game and have a good time, right? That's what it's all about, right? So as you can see, the frames per second still fluctuate like crazy here, especially in the loading screens. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, it did say it's not supported, at least on the Steam Deck Steam store page, but that's fine. Let's go see what kind of settings we can apply. Display. And right now I don't have any kind of what's it called? Protons enabled. Everything's all on the lowest, absolute lowest settings we can get. This is 20%. We have everything low and pretty much off. Render resolution scale. This is where we'll probably notice the increase of frames. Let's go to 80% and see what happens.
The entire universe seems darker.
So still getting about 20 frames per second. Just out of curiosity, let's see what else is going on in the background. 67 Celsius for the GPU. that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. And everything's trying to run pretty much at maximum speed. Oof. I mean, you could probably play this like it is. I haven't gotten into any kind of fights yet, but 15 frames per second, it's kind of unacceptable. Yeah, well, some games you could probably do 15 frames, like if you're doing a retro, old school pixel art game, maybe you could probably get away with 15 frames. But for a AAA game like Starfield, well, AAA is kind of debatable.
And the crowd goes wild.
But even in a city like this, at the lowest settings, it's still a bit rough. So let's actually try to turn down some of the graphics, the resolution scale. What's the lowest we can go? 50%? Yeah, looks like 50%. Okay. Let's see what we got. 50%. Okay, we got a little more boost.
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off.
Yeah, I still really haven't noticed much of a difference getting out of the city. Okay, we're getting some high frames here, which is pretty good. New Atlantis.
This is Filbert Agricultural Systems.
Oh, caring too much? Oof. What exactly am I carrying? I might have to turn off this. 146, okay. Where's still that? I'm sure a lot of these are probably causing maybe it's because I broke my bones or something. Just out of curiosity, let's try to do an earlier save. Sure. Let's see where we're at here.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier. I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvati, how long?
I mean, we're still getting 25 frames per second, roughly. 30 frames. Dock. 30 frames. Even at 50% resolution scale. Oof. Okay, now we're getting 40 frames. So this is a little bit better here. So you kind of ask yourself, or ask me, well, Samuel, what is the current state of Starfield
You are entering United Colonies
in 2024 on the Steam Deck?
prepare
And
to be scanned.
it's not the best.
Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Oh, nice.
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the use. Other than that, we have orders to transport you. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be...
Okay.
Smart decision.
Well, that's good.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
I kept getting about 45 frames per
You just
second.
sit tight. The
Not
commander wants to have a
too
little
horrible, I
chat.
guess. So when you're actually in interiors, it's not horrible, but when you're out in large open spaces, it's still like a frame drops. It's going to drop under 30 frames per second, it seems like, at this point. Unless they come out with a Proton or some sort of compatibility that just increases the frames, I don't know how better it will get. Unless a modder comes out with some sort of patch, like they did with Skyrim and like they did with Oblivion, Morrowind, where they had community-based patches and helped to increase frames for lower-end hardware, which is Steam Deck. I mean, this is Steam Deck, and this is still trying to run a a AAA game,
The
and
prisoner's
it's
ready,
not
sir.
bad. Is it playable? Some people say it is. You know, I've seen people online on Facebook groups and Reddit saying that they were able to play Starfield, and I'm thinking, really? When I go and actually try to play it, it's not the best.
Not this time.
I mean, some situations like this, it
Let me
actually looks
see
pretty
what
good.
we're working with you. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. I also see that you've mined on... Oh, and look at... Good. You'll find that now that we have that out, my name is Commander Kibwe Ikande. United Colonies System Diff. UC System, that convict is waiting. No, you don't. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years. If we can get someone on the inside,
So this is how you kind of start up with the Crimson Armada
if the
fleet or
military
whatever.
rolls in and attacks, it doesn't matter how I look. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an ex... Of course you have a choice. So? You aren't leaving until then.
Oh, dang.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble.
What do I look like? Someone who
And
causes
don't bother
trouble?
trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area.
Yeah,
is
I like to cause a little bit of
restricted.
trouble here and there. Oh boy. This is... Okay, I guess we're going to cause some trouble.
All right, let's go.
I cannot, will not be a part of this. They did not deserve that.
Okay, so we made some enemies. We made some enemies here. Nice. Well, I guess we're just gonna stand there. What else can we get? This might be good. I guess we're gonna have to try to figure out a way out of here.
Backing up.
Accessible. Oh. Let's go pay some people a visit here on the ship. I guess I'm kind of stuck here then. Unless I just get on my ship. Alright, so now we're, known criminals in the galaxy. Nice. Get out of the way, bro. I'm just relaxedly sitting down on a ship after I just killed a lot of people. Let's just undock. You think they should...
Do you actually think you stand a chance against the entire sister fleet?
Well, I kind of thought it would.
Ships, bring that pirate to justice.
Okay, maybe we don't stand a chance. Okay. I know when to admit defeat. I know when to admit defeat, and I got defeated. But that's hopefully, if anything, any kind of takeaway from here, you get an idea of what Starfield's like on the Steam Deck in 2024. So, you know, kind of make your own ideas and own conclusions about if you think this looks good enough for you to play. I don't know if you'll be good enough to play a full playthrough with it. That's the only thing. But if you just want to goof around with it with your save and on a PC and then go over here on the Steam Deck to see what it looks like, maybe you can continue on. You might be able to do it, but it's still not in a good place as of 2024 in February. So that's just something to watch out for if you want to play Starfield on the Steam Deck and on the go. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, notification bell, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I hope you have a great, fantastic rest of your day because all of your support means a lot. Thank you. Take care. Stay awesome.